What's going on, fam? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another video, man. Today's track is called Sad Rappers by your boy Tom MacDonald and whatnot, yo. Let's jump into it, man. I was like, yo, man, I hope I didn't say Tim McDonald again, yo. I be doing that shit off, on and off. Tom MacDonald, man. Let's go. Let's jump. Let's go.
Where'd all these suicidal sad rappers come from? They showed up with those mumble rapper dum-dums. They've been preying on people with
Yo, man. Suicidal rappers, man. Woo! Woo! All right, let's go, man.
mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid and create a business. They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain something in common with some fans for a check. It's
Wow, man. Wow. I mean, like, I really thought that once upon a time, but I was like, nah, man. Niggas wouldn't be faking depressed mode for just views and a check, yo. That shit is motherfucking sad and whatnot. No morals or anything and shit, yo. If that's the groove that you going in and whatnot, yo, you gonna catch it on the rebound side of life. You know what I mean? Let's go.
rapper dum-dums. They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid and create a business. They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain something in common with
Word, man. And that is like the scummiest scum shit, man, to actually freaking try to get those freaking people that really have those type of freaking depressed issues and whatnot and cash in on them in that way, man. I think that's very fucking sad. If you a rapper and and you using that shit as a vessel to make money and not a way of helping people that are actually going through shit like that, that's fucked up. You a fucked up nigga. You know what I mean? Type shit. Let's go.
They showed up with those mumble rapper dum-dums. They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid and create a business. They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain something in common with some fans for a check. It's overdiagnosed, so it's becoming a trend to say you're crazy or insane or that you're sick in the head. They romanticize.
Yeah, and I'm always a person. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm always the type of motherfucker that don't believe you need to take pills and whatnot. And that's just it's just because I've never taken pills ever in my fucking life and shit. And I'm not really big on shit like that. So I mean, like, I understand there are really people that are in pain and going through freaking shit like that, and I feel for you guys 150% and whatnot. But like, when you have like a lot of freaking people caking off the business right now, like he's explaining right now, I think it's just really sad, and we need to put a check on these motherfuckers that are doing that, yo, for real, for real.
The mental pain we're barely surviving, and then they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking Cobain, Lil Peep, Winehouse, Jackson, Williams, Cornell, Bennington. Imagine all the icons that we buried, probably turning in their graves so they could
See that shit? And that's real. I mean, like, and the funny thing about it is everybody that he just mentioned in that list and whatnot, they never really express what they were going through. They just made good music. You know what I mean? Like, they just made good music observing the consciousness of what it is. You know what I mean? They wasn't trying to cash in on it. The music was what soothed them, that cured them, that basically made them feel joy. So they made that music while they were in that depressed mode. You know what I mean? They didn't talk about their depression. They just loved the music as much. They use it as a form of therapy, pretty much. You know what I mean? There was no need to talk about being depressed. It was just it was a vessel for them to what's the word? What's the fucking word? It was a vessel for them to let out this steam, pretty much like that.
surviving, and then they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking Cobain, Lil Peep, Winehouse, Jackson, Williams, Cornell, Bennington. Imagine all the icons that we buried, probably turning in their graves so they could witness how the sickness getting used to get paid. These rappers fabricating symptoms for fame. Their mental illness is the money on their mind that started rotting their brains. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I can see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, to feel.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, there's a lot of motherfuckers that go through these type of depression modes and anxiety and shit like that. You know what I mean? And never freaking discuss it with anybody. Yeah, you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, yo, I definitely feel what your boy is saying right there. You know what I mean?
Y'all just make believe you claim to be the same as me. People die from depression, these rappers cry for attention, and it's in every single genre you could possibly mention. From pop to electronic to rock to indie to grunge, they're trying to.
Yo, I'm fucking telling you, yo. Like my boy was telling me, yo, have you heard this rapper and shit before? He did, and I listened to this shit. You know what I mean? I listened to 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. I mean 5 seconds of this shit. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, man, I can't listen to no more, man. I, that shit is. I'm not even fucking depressed, but I'm listening to that shit and it's making me feel sad. You know what I mean? You know, like, yo, I don't want to listen to music that when I'm happy make me feel sad. You know what I mean? I want to listen to music that would uplift me, learn about some shit, or make me feel a great in a great way. You know what I mean? Make me feel good, make me learn, or make me observe something in a different light. You know what I mean? I don't want to be fucking sad listening to fucking music all the time and shit. You don't have to listen to deep shit all the time. And yeah, let me go. Let me go. I'm babbling a little bit too much. Let's go.
Be the same as me. People die from depression, these rappers cry for attention, and it's in every single genre you could possibly mention. From pop to electronic to rock to indie to grunge, they're trying to hook you into using the music like it's a drug. Get you addicted to artists they manufacture to target all other people in therapy.
That nigga, hold up, man. He said some real shit, yo. How you manufacture that shit like it's a fucking drug. Like music is a drug type shit. You know what I mean? Like you need that shit to go the extra mile. You gotta buy that new track and whatnot to keep you on that depression mode and whatnot. That's crazy. I never heard it analyzed like that, yo. That's crazy.
You addicted to artists they manufacture to target all other people in therapy, trying to deal with their hardships. Crafted and marketed till they had you convinced that if you follow
Hold up.
using the music like it's a drug, get you addicted to artists they manufacture to target all other people in therapy, trying to deal with their hardships. Crafted and marketed till they had you convinced that if you follow that person, they make you find in your skin. They ain't really trying to help.
Ooh, they ain't trying to help you. You right about that, so let's go.
In your skin.
That nigga making fun of the freaking the Facebook Live and Instagram Live and all that shit. You know what I mean? I see where you're going.
They ain't really trying to help you. They don't want to make you better. It's a lie they're trying to sell you, so you always buy the records. If you want to know the truth, they want you struggling forever. So you look to them for answers with your Visa or your debit. It's like,
yeah, man. Listen, man. That's what everything I think. You know what I mean? With everything that has to do with entertainment and shit, pretty much, they want you to be right. They want you to be stagnant. They don't want you to freaking go anywhere. They want you to keep on buying what they're selling you all day long. You know what I mean? And if it's music, they want you to buy the music all day long. They want you to support them. They want you to go to a concert. They want you to freaking put the tats on your freaking body and shit to support the artists and whatnot. But at the end of the day, that's what we in right now, man. That's how they taught the younger generation to live, and they eating every fucking bit of that shit up. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad because I see it. I'm an OG, so I mean, like, niggas don't even look. The youngins don't look at me for like, oh, that OG saying that shit. He might be right. Nah, they like, you don't know what the fuck he talking about. Let me go buy that shit. You know what I mean?
the record labels working for pharma that made anxiety trendy by using popular artists that use the rappers to promote prescription pills to the audience. They created.
See that shit, yo? Hold up, man. This nigga just blew. I see. Yeah, that's what happens when you pause in the wrong place, yo. Let's go.
So you look to them for answers with your Visa or your debit. It's like the record labels working for pharma that made anxiety trendy by using popular.
Said the record labels was working for pharma.
Debit. It's like the record labels working for pharma that made anxiety trendy by using popular artists that use the rappers to.
That nigga said they made anxiety trendy by blowing that shit up with freaking different artists and rappers and shit.
Oh, prescription pills to the audience. They created the problem to sell you pills that would solve them. It's brilliant.
They created the problem to sell you drugs, man. Damn, son. That's going in, man. That's some. I don't know if that's 100% fact, man, but that shit sounds like it makes kind of some type of what sense, some type of tense right there, son. Let's go.
Created the problem to sell you pills that would solve them. It's brilliant. Y'all ain't real. From the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real. See it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us. Don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe. You claim to be the same as me. Nah.
Yo, it's kind of funny. The last video I did from Tom MacDonald was, I forgot what the fuck was it again. I'm sorry and whatnot. That nigga had like the freaking white ass, the black eyes and whatnot. And this one he has like um, the white eyes. He's going with the white eyes and shit, yo. It's like looks fucking dead throughout the whole video.
Exploiting our problems to benefit. They just wanna get paid. I spend all my money on medicine. Spend all your money on change. Y'all just
I spend all my money on medicine. Y'all spend your money on chains. Oh shit.
exploiting the misery.
I didn't even break that down, man. So he's basically saying like the people that are listening to the freaking music is spending all their freaking money on the freaking medication and shit, while the artist himself is spending all the freaking money on chains and shit like that. That's what I'm getting from it. I might be fucking totally wrong on that, but I'm thinking that's what he's going at. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you would think because the rappers are talking about depression and things of that nature and whatnot, they would actually dedicate their money towards those funds that support people that's going through those type of situations and whatnot. But a lot of times, man, all they fucking do is spend the money back on themselves and whatnot and say fuck the community that's actually supporting them. You know what I mean? And it's kind of fucking sad. You know? Let's go.
Zanny's the fade. Well, I'm throwing ones into therapy. Cause all I know is rain. Y'all ain't real. From the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real. See it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us. Don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe. You claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all ain't real. From the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real. See it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us. Don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe. You claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah.
Y'all ain't real. This nigga be having and one of the things one of the things that I like about freaking the Tom MacDonald tracks and whatnot, yo. If you seen my other videos, man, I always stop that shit like probably like 30 seconds before the ending and shit. Like with his fucking videos, I'm always waiting for the next shit for him to say for some fucking reason. But at the end of the day, yo, and I make it like with a second or two left of the song and shit. I don't know, man. But anyways, yo, at the end of the day, it was a good ass track. You know what I mean? There's a lot of motherfuckers out in the industry right now making that depressing ass fucking music and shit. And at times, you know what I mean? If you're doing it for the right reasons, then I have no fucking problems with you whatsoever. If you supporting motherfuckers at the same time, if you expressing the true values of that, and you were struggling in a real fucking place and whatnot, I commend you for that shit. You know what I mean? And you trying to get out that fucking hole, and meanwhile you supporting your freaking audience with their struggles. That's great. You know what I mean? But if you just jumping on the bandwagon and be a sad ass motherfucker just to make some money and get some fucking pussy from shorties and whatnot, it's not a fucking good look, man. It's not a good. Pick another profession and whatnot, because that's not for you. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, I love this track. You know what I mean? Definitely what's up. Definitely another one where freaking Tom MacDonald is being real. You know what I mean? And if you guys feel the way I do, man, put that junk all the way in the comment section all day freaking long. Last and not least, because I got some more to say after that, yo. See this thumb right here? Put it all the way up with the motherfucking thumbs up and whatnot. All the way motherfucking up. You know what I mean? Last and now that we're going to wrap it up right now. You know what I mean? Show me some love and support by subscribing to the channel right down there. You know what I mean? Nonsense is definitely good sense. I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out. One love.